Hello, since I'm not going to be in class today, I want you to go over the problems that you got wrong. I'm going to do a tutorial. Remember, there are videos in the folder under equations for all the other practices as well. So problem number 1, let me get my pen. Okay, the larger number is 18 more than twice the smaller. If the sum of the two numbers is 93, find both. So you need your let statement. So we're going to say let x equal our smaller number. Okay, and it says there's two of them. So if x is the smaller number, it says the larger number is twice the smaller and 18. So that's our larger number. So now that we have our let statement, it says that if the sum of the two numbers is 93, find both numbers. So it's x plus 2x plus 18. That's sum of both numbers, and it equals 93. So combine like terms. And solve for x. Three x equals 75. Sorry, I'm going to have to squish that in here. So when I have 3x equals 75, I'm going to divide by 3. And x equals 25. That's my smaller number. So now it says to take that, so to find my other number, remember 2x plus 18 is your larger number. So 2x plus 18 is my larger number, and I already have x equals 25. So now I'm going to substitute 25 in for x to see what my larger number is. So that's 50 plus 18. That gives me 68. So my small number is 25, and my larger number is 68. And you can check both of those by substituting it back into the equation. If the sum of the two numbers is 93. So let's see. 68 and 25 totals 93. Okay, problem number 2. Find 3 consecutive even integers such that the sum of twice the smallest and 3 times the largest is 42. So we need a let statement for all 3 consecutive even integers. So we're going to say let x, it's my first, let x plus 2 is my second, let x plus 4 is my third. Now I'm going to go back and read to see what they want me to do. It says such that the sum of twice the smallest, so there's twice the smallest, and 3 times the largest is equal to 42. Okay, so now I have 2x plus 3x plus 12 equals 42. And I get 5x plus 12 equals 42. Now I'm going to solve for x. So x equals 6. So x is my smallest number. Okay, and now I'm going to use my let statements for my second one. So my smallest number is 6. Now for the second one, it says x plus 2, so I'm going to substitute in 6. 6 plus 2 is 8. And then I'm going to substitute in 6 plus 4 gives me 10. If you add all those if you take those and substitute them in, because it says twice the smallest, so that means I'm going to check it now. So these are my answers, but I'm going to check it. Twice my smallest plus 3 times the largest, right? And that would give me 12 plus 30 is 42. So I just checked it. Okay, let's go on to number 3. Number 3, you have several ways to do this, but you should have a let statement. So I'm going to say x is going to be my width. I'm going to use w, but I'm just going to use x. Okay, and then we're going to say let 2x minus 5, according to what it says, is going to represent my length. So I'm going to draw the picture because pictures help a lot of people. So this is x, and this is 2x minus 5. So this one has to be 2x minus 5. Remember, you can add up all the sides, or you can use the formula, 2 times the length plus 2 times the width. But I'm just going to go around and combine like terms. So 2, 4, 5, 6, 6x minus 5 minus more, 5 more, I'm sorry, x negative 10, and it totals, according to this, 146. Okay, so we're going to add 10. And then we're going to divide by 6, and x equals 26. So if x equals 26, this is 26, and this is 26, and then we had 2x minus 5, so remember you got to take that and substitute it in, because we said x was 26. So 2 times 26, and then we're going to get 52. Subtract 5 from that. It's going to give you 47. So you have 47, and this side is 47. Remember, you add them all up, and it's supposed to equal 146, which it does. Okay, now we're on number 4. A restaurant sold 350 less hot dogs than hamburgers. Altogether, the restaurant sold 700 hot dogs and hamburgers. How many of each did they sell? Okay, so we're going to say let x equal our hamburgers. Sorry, I have to write with my finger so it doesn't look so good. And then now we're going to say let x minus 350 represent our hot dogs. So now we have the two statements. It says how many of each did they sell? So altogether the restaurant sold 700. So those are my hamburgers plus what represents my hot dogs, and it totals 750. Nope, 700, sorry. Okay, so it's 700. So now let's combine like terms. So we have 2x minus 350 equals 700. Add 350. So then we get 2x equals 1050. When we divide by 2, we get x equals 525. So remember, x is your hamburgers, right? X represents my hamburgers. So now I'm going to check and see how many hot dogs I have. Well, I'm going to substitute it in the equation, the expression. So now I'm going to substitute in 525 minus 350, and that gives me 175. So I now have 175 hot dogs and 525 hamburgers. If I add those two together, you're going to get 700. All right, number 5. The Sun Spa charges an annual dues of $125 plus $10 per hour to use the facilities. The Moon Spa charges annual dues of $230 plus $7 per hour to use the facilities. For what number of hours would the two spas charge the same total amount? So I want to make them equal. So 230 plus 7x. So we have variables on both sides. Let's subtract 7x to get those variables together. And you get 125 plus 3x equals 230. Now we want to get the constants to one side, so let's subtract the 125. So variables on one side, constants on the other. Cross that out, you get 3x equals 230 minus 125 is 105. And then we're going to divide by 3. And x equals 35. And that's your answer. Okay, let's go on to number 6. Number 6 says Yvonne is thinking of a number. 50 decreased by 3 times the number is the same as 7 times the number, increased by 80. What is Yvonne's number? Well, we have to identify, we're going to let x is going to be that number. So 50 decreased by 3 times the number. 50 decreased by 3 times the number is the same as 7x plus 80. Okay, variables on one side, so let's add 3x. 50, cancel out. 10x plus 80, subtract 80. Negative 30. Divide by 10. X equals negative 3. Okay, let's go to number 7. Find 2 consecutive odd numbers whose sum is 144. So we're going to say let x equal first. Let x plus 2 the second. And whose sum, so first number plus the second number is 144. So you get 2x plus 2 equals 144. Subtract 2 from both sides. And divide by 2 on both sides. X equals 71. So that's our first number. And now our let statement says we have to add 2 to that to get our second number, so 73. And then if you add those two together, you're going to see it equals 144. Okay, let's go on to number 8. Find 3 consecutive numbers whose sum is 84. Again, x first. Let x plus 1, because it's consecutive. And then let x plus 2, that's my third. Let me reread the question. It's just saying 3 consecutive numbers. So you're going to, x is my first number, plus x plus 1 is my second number, plus x plus 2 is my third number, and they're going to equal 84. Combine like terms, 3x plus 3 equals 84. Start solving for x. And we get 3x equals 81. Divide by 3. X equals 27. So if x equals 27, to find the second number, I'm going to add 1 to it. Gives me 28. To find the third number, I'm going to substitute in 27 for x and add 2 to it, and gives me 29. And let's look at them. They are consecutive. If I add them together, they're going to equal 84. Okay, we're on number 9. The length of a rectangle is 3 inches more than its width. So we're going to say let x equal the width. And now we need to represent the length. So x plus 3 is my length. I need to read the rest of it. If the perimeter is 42. Okay, so let's draw a little picture. X plus 3, and x plus 3. I'm going to combine my like terms because I'm adding all the sides. And that gives us 4x. And then I'm going to add my constants. I get 6. And it says it equals